YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Star Wars Empire at War, ready to get back to business. Last time I fought like an almost ill-fated battle here against some enemies at Nalhutta. Wasn't really my best performance to date. Ended up getting some Star Destroyers killed too. I have some more in training though, so it won't be a huge deal. I do feel like we need to take care of a few orders of business though. We did manage to capture Mon Calamari. I've got bigger space stations building there. We should be able to eventually train Star Destroyers from there. We need to build up any planet that does not have the full level space station. Some of our planets are corrupted. Let's resume. I want to try and get Palpatine over here to remove some of this corruption. Kurlog is still rebuilding too. Sounds like we're getting tons of corruption at the moment. And let's just go ahead and move up here. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of corruption at several places. Sabotage on Dathomir. Let's head up here and fix that real quick. Not the biggest deal, but yeah, the consortium, it's almost like as soon as they get their money at the beginning of a galactic day, they... Gosh dang it, that crap, stupid Zan consortium bull. God, it ticks me off. That is so dang irritating. I don't know, that... some of you explained that to me, why it happens. I guess it kind of makes sense. It's just Zan consortium BS. Apparently, so that's why it happens from what I hear. We got a fleet approaching. Where'd they say Kashyyyk? Got a pretty strong space station there. It depends on how big the enemy fleet is. I don't know how they got to us though. Maybe from Bothawui. We've got corruption inbound like absolutely everywhere, and really the Emperor is your only way to get rid of it. With the Empire, you get a lot more options with the Rebellion, which is nice actually. Yep, there's the Rebel fleet at Kashyyyk. It's kind of junk, to be honest. They don't have a whole lot of killing power. I mean, they do have a lot of those Marauder cruisers, but I have a huge space station, so don't see this going particularly well for them. The Rebels seem to have quite a few crap fleets, which is kind of good for me, to be honest. If they finally get the research done on the Mon Cal frigates, I would be in rough shape. I'm gonna try and get my ships back closer to the base for some covering fire, though. Let's I got a decent little group of TIE defenders. Let's call it Group 2 and just kind of hide it back here in the back. Let's go see if we can spot any platforms up in the asteroid belts.
TIEs reporting in.
I don't see anything yet. I'm just gonna, like I said, I just want to keep pulling everything back here. We should have some Tartan cruisers inbound to help us.
What are your orders? Cruiser online.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't have any Tartan cruisers that haven't warped in. Definitely should have access to some Tartan cruisers.
Ready.
Maybe we'll continue to get reinforcements here momentarily. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, I know that even at a low-level space station, you tend to get access to Tartan cruisers. There it goes. Don't know why that was so delayed. Maybe they were trying to give the rebels some extra buffer time or something. Let's pull all of our fighters back up. I don't want my fighters to be exposed to one of their missile frigates, so I'm going to try and keep them kind of in here a little bit. Let's bring in some TIE defenders, and let's also bring in these TIE bombers on the other one. How about you stop? Jeez, man, that assault frigate busted through my yeah, there's a freaking rebel missile cruiser back there that just wrecked all my TIE defenders. This is why I should have been more careful, because my TIE defenders are gonna get jacked up. That's probably what got my
Location confirmed.
Victory cruisers. Well, yeah, they just got more of my TIE defenders. Y-wings inbound over here.
Confirmed.
Let's go get rid of the Y-wings. They don't have a particularly large amount of them. Gosh dang, man, how slow are Tartan cruisers?
Full speed. Moving.
The Y-wings actually looking kind of fast compared to my guys right here. We need to go get rid of the missile cruisers. The rebels will be sitting back with them,
Moving out.
just kind of guarding them with fighters. I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of these rebel fighters here,
Heading out.
and I'm gonna go over here and use these Tartan cruisers to silence these missile cruisers.
Let's go. Keep going.
The assault frigate could potentially
This way. Enemies in
help
range.
protect them, but I don't think it'll be able to do so fast enough.
Enemies in range.
I'm gonna make sure we
Closing on target.
keep some pressure on this missile cruiser. They've got a Corvette after me trying to stop me from doing this, but as we take out their
Move to attack.
missile cruisers, we're going to be taking control of the battle, really.
Fire. Open fire.
Please shoot the missile cruiser. I hate when you give them an attack order because then they just sit still, but if you give them a move order, sometimes they don't always do the best job of going after the right target.
Attacking target.
Alright, let's go chase down this other missile cruiser. Still got all my ships kind of sitting pretty back here, just using the space station for cover, which is perfectly fine with me. I'm going to call these guys Group 1 so I can get a hold of them easy. We got to go chase down that
Targeting.
Marauder cruiser over here.
Firing.
I love how the rebels guard them with fighters all the time. And it's a good idea so that your own fighters can't too easily just take them out, but won't save them here. Since both my guys' shields are down, I'm going to hit the increased firepower, because really that's the only downside of using increased firepower is it drops your shields.
Attacking.
Okay,
Enemies in range. Enemies in range.
so took out a couple of missile cruisers, taking out more A-wings. There's going to be a lot of rebel fighters to kill,
Closing on
so
target.
as long as my Tartan cruisers aren't facing any stiff opposition out here, I should probably just
Attack.
keep them moving around and forcing the rebels into my starbase. Let's see, I see missiles
Bombers at the ready.
kind of coming in here. Let's keep an eye out for that. Oh look, here we go, more A-wings. Oh, there's a missile cruiser down here.
Open fire.
Let's go find that Marauder cruiser. It might kill me.
Target. Attacking
Yeah,
target.
there's several of them. There's one kind of firing out of the fog of war, and then another one right here.
Engaging. Targeting.
Reinforcements en route.
I'm gonna try and stay on top of this Marauder cruiser here.
Attacking.
Should be able to take it out. Yeah, my own broadside cruiser is actually killing a decent number of enemy fighters over here.
Cruiser here. Enemies in range.
Space station.
Again, since my shields are practically gone, I'm just going to go ahead and use the increased firepower. Once we get rid of their missile cruisers here, nothing else they have is going to fare particularly well versus me.
Closing on target.
And I get more Tartan cruisers that'll warp in automatically. Or not missile cruisers, more Tartan cruisers.
Fire. Open fire.
There we go.
Sir.
Just make sure
Broadside cruiser
my
reporting.
broadside cruiser's taking a little damage. I'm going to move it back a little further from the front. Yeah, my space station has some decent weapons. It's got some concussion missile launchers, which are pretty decent at taking out fighters. And then my broadside cruisers are busy, or my Tartan cruisers are busy respawning.
Attacking.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay,
Roger that.
let's get these guys back into Group 1 again.
Attack that target.
And let's go see what we can find here as far as more rebel ships.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
Let's go see what rebel scum are hiding over here in the asteroids. Look at my missiles chasing down those A-wings. We actually got one of them. Got the rest of them there too. Good.
Firing.
They had like 40-something A-wings, it seemed like, so I might as well start taking these guys out.
Enemies in range.
Take out this Marauder cruiser that's venturing too far
Enemies in
ahead.
range.
The nice thing is Marauder cruisers have pretty poor shielding and armor, so even the lightweight fire of, say, a Tartan cruiser can finish them off, but this is not good. The
Roger that.
assault frigate being out here. Let's send some bombers to harass it. I did end up losing all my TIE defenders, that's good. They must have gotten the rest of them.
There. Location confirmed.
I'm going to move away from the assault frigate
Advancing.
and let my bombers harass it.
Confirmed. Forward. Full speed.
Yeah, just
Moving.
run away from that. There we go. Let's go search out. Here's some more targets over here. Yeah, let's just try and stay away from the assault
Moving
frigates.
out. Heading out.
Let my bombers deal with them. The A-wings, though, now coming out to harass my bombers. We're slowly killing off their A-wing support, though. You can see them chasing my Tartan cruisers with their... This is almost like spears after cavalry on Total War. That's what that kind of reminds me of, to be honest.
Our space station is
Crap, my broadside cruiser's getting hit by a rebel marauder cruiser.
Location confirmed.
We need to get it out of there. We're probably not going to make it out alive because it's too slow.
Full speed. Move it. Right away. Form up.
I'm going to go ahead and tell all my fighters to go out on an attack, see if we can flush the rebels out away from me.
I copy. Let's go. Keep
Let's bring
going.
our Tartan cruisers up here in behind those marauder cruisers that are being a pain in the butt. Fortunately, the marauder cruisers' range it's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great.
This way. Closing on target.
Come on, Tartan cruisers, you're so slow. I'm used to the Corellian corvettes being so much faster.
ready to receive.
Get some bombers on that.
Taking them out.
Oh, here we go.
Reporting.
I'm going to go ahead and
Concentrating firepower.
concentrate firepower here.
Initiating attack. Move to attack.
Well, there's an assault frigate that was after me. It doesn't matter, though. It's too far away. Let's move up on the other missile cruiser that's up here. It's getting fired on by our starbase now, too, which is perfectly acceptable. Our bombers are chasing off one of the assault frigates.
Engines are destroyed, sir. Fire at will.
This is a garrison ship, so not really a big deal if it goes down, as long as the station stays safe. They've got to be running out of marauder cruisers at this point, which means that my bombers will be able to operate more freely with the support of my Tartan cruisers.
Closing on target. They've destroyed our torpedo launcher.
And we've almost taken out that assault frigate. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to happen. I do have more torpedoes inbound. Let's see. Yep, we got lucky and we got it. But they're probably going to get the rest of my bombers right there. My space station should be able to hold its own, and it does have a proton torpedo launcher.
Interceptor here.
Did they get my broadside cruiser also? They did. Oh well. Yeah, my space station's going to be able to hold its own here. I've got some pretty decent guns on it. You can see that between the proton torpedo launchers and the bombers and the inbound reinforcements, all that stuff, we should be in pretty good shape. Their assault frigates are going to falter. Unless they were to make a better coordinated attack. Like, they really need to use their fighters to screen off all of my fighters more effectively. Yeah, that one's dead. Let's go after this one that's a little healthier. Take its engines out so it can't really get away from the space station. So yeah, now you're seeing more assault frigates coming in. Shields holding out just fine. Assault frigates do not have any shield penetrating weaponry, so clearly they're not from the Zan consortium, where that type of thing is standard issue. I'm going to keep trying to take out the engines on all these assault frigates, that way they can't easily escape the fields of fire from my space station. Looks like we're going to get another one out here. Yeah, that assault frigate's almost gone. But they have a lot more. There's going to be a lot of assault frigates inbound. I want to try and get these Tartan cruisers out here and see if we can find some more inbound A-wings. The assault frigates I'm much less concerned about.
Targeting primary engine.
Let's get the engines. This ship's going down. Space station's just fine.
Ready. Tartan cruiser reporting.
Okay.
Advancing. Watch for enemy ships.
Tartan cruisers are over here, so yeah, those assault frigates are just not making a coordinated enough attack here, so they're getting killed. Here we go. Found some more soft targets for my Tartan cruisers.
Full speed.
We'll take out some more A-wings. Yeah, if the like I said, if the rebels had researched the Moncal frigate, I would be in rough shape. Those guys spew proton torpedoes like it's vomit at a sports bar. Ho ho! How about that? That was pretty good. I made that up on the spot. That's why it was so lame. So let's see.
Let's go. Keep going.
More assault frigates inbound, so better get out of there.
Location confirmed. Advancing.
Let's hope that my guys can even outrun the rebel ships. They may not be able to.
Awaiting your command.
Seems like everything Imperial ends up being slow.
Forward.
So lots more assault frigates, but like I said, the firepower of the space station, its shields will hold out. I get continual reinforcements, so not going to go particularly well.
Cannons armed.
I'm going to let my guys swing up in here and recharge their shields. Yeah, you can see that we're going to pick apart the assault frigates bit by bit.
Cruiser online.
Space station under attack.
Set these bombers to a group so that I can get to them easily. They are losing A-wings. Here comes the next wave of assault frigates. I'm going to move in and hit their engines. Let's see if there's any other upgrades we can run. There is. Let's run that second round of upgrades. I've already got some in there that are going to be helping me. I a lot of times forget to even look for the upgrades.
Right away. Moving out.
Let's kind of move in behind the rebels.
Our launch bay has been disabled. Our missile launcher is gone. Frequency open. Heading out.
Alright. This is just going to take a while to mop up because the rebels are relentless when they should be more intelligent about knowing when to retreat. They're causing no damage to my space station.
Roger that. Form up.
Space station under attack.
Yeah, we're about to take down another one of their assault frigates. They're just going to end up losing dozens of assault frigates here. I don't know how the assault frigates are so crazy strong versus my Star Destroyer, but look how quick they just rip its shields apart.
Awaiting orders. Primary engine system is down. We've lost our launch bay. Fallout.
Let's keep our bombers moving.
Your order, sir. Our lasers have been destroyed. We've lost the missile launcher. Copy. The torpedo launcher.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through the shields of that assault frigate, and even its one turbo laser battery is going to be a problem, so we're going to have to just let it go and finish it off with fighters later.
Let's go. Keep going.
I want to keep my bombers busy. And just keep my Tartan cruisers free.
Shield's almost gone.
Upgrade complete.
Wish my station had more proton launchers. That would really be about the most handy thing that I could do here.
Yes, sir. Over there. Location confirmed.
Assault frigate's trying to kill my Tartan cruisers again, so I'm going to kind of just flee away from there for a minute. I'd like to finish these guys off before they go run off to the edge of the map just to recharge their shields and then make this take a lot longer than it should.
Standing by. Cover me now.
Pull these guys back into group 2, keep them attacking.
Watch for enemy ships. Cruiser standing by.
Upgrade complete.
2. There we go. I think we're going to end up taking that guy out. Let's go ahead and turn our attention to the next assault frigate. Oh, really? They're going to get... Ah, no, they're about to get hit by proton torpedoes. They're gone. There we go. Got another one. How many assault frigates we're killing? Someone's going to have to keep track because it is a lot. They're going to kill my frigates out here. I don't know why that's always their target of choice. Maybe it's because they're rebels and they know they rely on fighters, so they prioritize like anti-fighter. Let's take out the engines on this one real quick. I want to keep them from escaping. There we go. So that'll maximize the destruction of assault frigates. I think we got them all, actually, all 17 of them. And it didn't count up the fighter kills, but that's okay. We did all right there. Let's go ahead and pause it. Oh my, corruption. Holy crap. Well, I think the whole next episode is going to have to be about removing the corruption, but I don't have a lot of time for all that at the moment. I'm going to just take all these guys up from orbit.
Construction complete.
Let's move them all over here.
Construction complete.
Got plenty of troops here. I need to get General Veers up here. And let's go to Nalhutta and go ahead and take out Nalhutta on the ground, and then we'll worry about all the corruption soon enough. Obviously the corruption's bad.
Invasion commencing.
Let's see. Let's begin the fight. See what the Zan Consortium has in store for us down here. It doesn't show many units for them being here, but depending on what buildings they have, this could actually be a pretty nasty fight.
Right away.
At maximum
Destination
unit
set.
capacity.
There can be no diplomacy with rebels. Deploy some troops and show
Well, they're
them how
not
we
exactly
negotiate.
rebels. It's the Zan Consortium, but whatever. Hey, you know what? There's probably going to be like little stray huts running around here too, which would be pretty funny.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm gonna
Deploying stormtroopers.
get some stormtroopers going. Let's get actually another
way, sir.
AT-AT here. The yeah, big surprise. The consortium does have stuff that will take out AT-ATs. They have a Candrus assault tank, which is pretty ridiculously strong.
Reporting. Dropping additional Your orders, Commander?
Almost ready to do that there. Let's go with the old...
Construction.
Look, there comes a bunch of fat Huck slugs over here. Let's watch Vader take them out. This ought to be pretty entertaining. They have like little blaster pistols. Yeah, I don't imagine those huts are going to fare very well versus the Lord of the Sith there. Just my guess, but
Reporting.
let's get the AT-ATs. Let's call them Group 1 and push up to the
Clear the way for you.
next capture point. And then we'll go ahead and get Vader and these stormtroopers.
Found something.
Call them Group 2.
You men follow me.
Let's get ready to move them up too. Yeah, our
Support order acknowledged.
AT-ATs ought to do a pretty good job of flattening pretty much everything on their way up to where they're headed. A lot of different little hut structures here. Let's use Group 2 to finish off this little slime cave here where the huts live.
Bombing run available.
Got some bombing runs available. Do we have it with? Let's bomb this little hut cave back to the swamp. Have some fun with it.
Commencing
Your destiny lies with me.
Don't know if that completely wiped it out, but
What is your direction?
let's make sure we did. I don't want these guys respawning the whole time and causing me a bunch of grief. Actually gonna go ahead and have all these guys drop more troopers real quick.
What?
Pretty handy to have these guys around so that you can push forward with heavy armor and then keep moving on the ground as far as capturing stuff goes.
Destination is acknowledged.
So we've now secured the landing zone.
I am en route. I anticipate no difficulty.
Awaiting
Let's get out here and start building up some of these turrets.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Okay, so our bombing run did take those out. Let's move up here and take those ones out.
Turret
Haven't seen any consortium units yet.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing. Roger. Advancing.
Okay,
What now?
let's have Vader take out this building.
Construction complete.
Shouldn't take him long. And let's see what the consortium has in store for us.
Complete.
I haven't used artillery yet. That might be kind of fun.
Construction
Moving to coordinates.
complete.
Get some artillery in here, and let's get some repulsor tanks. The repulsor tanks aren't particularly good, but they can get around relatively quick.
Reporting in.
Let's get all of our infantry. Call these guys all Group 2 here.
Brigade standing by.
And let's get
Armor
the
transport ready.
let's get Group
Standing
1
by.
and include the
Ready for
artillery.
orders.
I was hoping to get another. Yeah, let's get one more.
Heading out.
Let's actually try and get both units of the repulsor tanks.
Acknowledged. I'm here, sir.
I'm gonna move Group 1 up a little bit.
Assisting with suppressing fire.
Bombing run available.
Okay, let's get Group 2. Kind of start moving up here as well.
Ready.
Got all these guys. Let's call them Group 3 and start moving up. We've got
Rolling out.
a pretty heavy
Moving to position.
presence here. I don't know what the Zan Consortium has that's good against what. Let's just use our tanks to kind of locate their main operations. Looks like they've got what guys they have here all holed up.
Reporting in, sir. Right away.
Ooh, they have
Or die.
Unit destroyed.
yeah, they've got these pulse cannon tanks. Looks like they're probably good against, yeah, strong against what I have. That's good. It's always what you want to see. We'll have Vader help destroy him here. Looks like he's doing alright versus him. They'll probably just run over all my stormtroopers. Their Canderous assault tanks have like this self-destruct mode too that just makes them like blow up and kill all your stuff
I
anyway.
read you.
Looks like they've got an infantry barracks over here. My repulsor tanks, with the assistance of my infantry, seem to have done better there. Let's roll the infantry out and look for more buildings, and we'll let our heavy crew here mop up anything else that we feel. Oh, that's great. All my infantry just got run over. Nice. As long as Vader doesn't die, then I'm good. Here's their heavy factory down here.
Bombardment.
We'll take care of it pretty quick. Look at that. Can a Zan Consortium building survive an orbital bombardment? Very close.
As the Emperor will.
So my Group 3's up here trying to take out more pulse cannon tanks. Let's unleash on this. My artillery ought to help take it out pretty quick. Look, these two guys shoot, or one of them shooting the hill. That's genius.
Moving out, sir.
The artillery is going to work out nicely for helping to get rid of buildings faster. Look at Vader over here, like destroying these tanks with all of his Sith moves. That guy's like, well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go ahead and run over all these stormtroopers. Fortunately for me, they are all absolutely expendable.
Your orders, Commander?
Let's get my artillery to open fire on this palace up here, and then we've got all of our AT-ATs on the way as well. The artillery has nice long range. Let's start firing from range. Yeah, they had a lot of these heavy factories going on here. There we go. Let's get 3 up here, 2 up here. Group 1's taking out the palace. The palace actually takes quite a few bombing runs to take out. It's ridiculously strong, but not doing so well against 3 AT-ATs and all of the artillery. So even though this was a fairly strong Zan Consortium presence here, we managed to mop it up. Relative efficiency. Yeah, you're darn right you're gonna retreat. Dirtbags. Corrupting all my planets.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, we're gonna remove the corruption from there, which is good. And just to make a little example out of the consortium, I'm not real pleased with the way that they nearly destroyed the executor. So I'm gonna bring the Death Star back up, and we're gonna show you another way of potentially dealing with Zan Consortium thuggery. So yeah, we'll take care of that here any moment when my
Removing corruption.
ship finally catches up, hopefully. Oh my gosh! It's like happening on every planet now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Are you all sure that's not a bug? That really seems like a bug. That when I remove the corruption like that, it just turns the whole thing to neutral. I guess you all are saying it's some kind of mission that the Zan Consortium does, and they get to switch the allegiance.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
Really? You're gonna get a space battle here? And if I auto-resolve it, watch him kill the Emperor or something. No, okay. That's so stupid. The rebels were trying to get in here and take this.
Invasion commencing.
So, that's freaking ridiculous. Now I gotta rebuild everything here.
Building started. Constructing.
Just for trying to remove the corruption. That's the thanks I get.
Enemy fleet.
Oh my gosh. Even more corruption. Let's take Vader and move on, because I really want to pay the Zan Consortium back. And I'm going to show you how... Corellia space battle? So they're attacking another one of my level 5 space stations with a pretty crappy fleet. I actually don't have time to take this one on this episode, though I can't save my game right here either, so that's pretty frustrating. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.